Hello, folks. Welcome to the Pack Recap. Today we highlight the 1959 Green Bay Packers, the first season with legendary head coach Vince Lombardi. The 1959 Green Bay Packers season was their 39th season in the National Football League and 41st overall. The team finished with a 7-5 record in the 1959 season under first-year head coach Vince Lombardi to earn a third-place finish in the Western Conference. It was the Packers' first winning season in a dozen years. The last was a 6-5-1 mark in 1947. Green Bay had just one victory during the previous season in 1958 with the worst record in the 12-team league, and were 3-9 in 1957, tied for worst. Hired in early February, Lombardi was previously the offensive coordinator for the New York Giants under head coach Jim Lee Howell. On February 4th, 1959, Vince Lombardi seized his opportunity and began building his football dynasty in Green Bay. He arrived after both phases of the draft, December 1st and January 21st, and started by trading away the Packers' best receiver of the decade, Billy Houghton, to the Cleveland Browns. To bring some much-needed leadership to the defensive backfield, Lombardi obtained future Hall of Famer Emlen Tunnell from the New York Giants. He also acquired Fuzzy Thurston from the Baltimore Colts and defensive tackle Henry Jordan from Cleveland by the start of training camp. In all, 16 veterans from the previous season were sent packing as Lombardi installed a new attitude in the Packers' locker room. Lombardi borrowed from the Giants' model. The players had to feel like champions. The team traveled first class under the philosophy that you can't be a winner unless you feel like one. The change in culture was pronounced. Lombardi had to find a quarterback, and he was resistant to making Bart Starr the quarterback. Starr was in his fourth year in the league and hadn't won a game in which he'd played 4 quarters. Did Bart tell you how bad he was? A player was to later quip to biographer John Eisenberg. Former Razorback Lamar McCann beat out Starr, while veteran Babe Parilli was cut in mid-September, along with rookie running back Alex Hawkins, the 13th overall selection in the 1959 NFL Draft. Through his now legendary coaching style, Lombardi whipped the underachieving Packers into instant winners. He set his plan immediately into action at his very first team meeting. I have never been on a losing team, gentlemen, and I do not intend to start now. The results of Lombardi's approach were dramatic. In the season opener against the Chicago Bears, the Packers held on to win 9-6 and celebrated the victory by carrying their new head coach off the field. In his first year on the sidelines, the Packers posted their first winning record since 1947. The team's quick turnaround netted Lombardi unanimous honors as NFL Coach of the Year. Lombardi's first regular season game as Packers coach was on September 27th. In front of 32,150 fans, the Packers won the game. In the final 7 minutes, the Packers put up 9 points to win the game by a score of 9-6. Jim Taylor scored a touchdown to put the Packers on the scoreboard. Max McGee would have a 61-yard punt which would land on the Bears' 2-yard line. The punt set up the final score of the game. Hog Hanner scored a safety on Bears quarterback Ed Brown. After the game, Jim Ringo grabbed the game ball and gave it to Lombardi. Okay, I'm just going to go over a brief review of each week, the score and opponent. So week 1, September 27th, the Packers hosted the Chicago Bears at City Stadium and won the game 9-6 in front of 32,150 fans. On October 4th, week 2, the Packers played the Detroit Lions and won the game 28-10 to improve to 2-0 at City Stadium in front of 32,150 fans. Week 3, October 11th, the Packers hosted the San Francisco 49ers and won the game 21-20 in front of 32,150 fans, once again at City Stadium. On October 18th, the Packers hosted the Los Angeles Rams at Milwaukee County Stadium and lost the game 45-6 in front of 36,194 fans. dropping their record to 3-1. On October 25th, the Packers traveled to Baltimore to play the Colts at Memorial Stadium and lost the game 38-21 in front of 57,557 fans. Week 6, November 1st, the Packers traveled to New York to play the Giants, and they lost the game 20-3 at Yankee Stadium in front of 68,837 fans, dropping their record to 3-3. On November 8th, the Packers played the Chicago Bears and lost 28-17 at Wrigley Field in front of 46,205 fans, dropping their record to 3-4. On November 15th, the Packers played the Baltimore Colts and lost 28-24 at Milwaukee County Stadium in front of 25,521 fans. On November 22nd, the Packers played the Washington Redskins at City Stadium and won the game 21-0 in front of 31,853 fans, improving them to 4-5. On November 26th, the Packers traveled to Detroit to play the Lions and won the game 24-17 at Briggs Stadium in front of 49,221 fans, improving their record to 5-5. On December 6th, the Packers traveled to Los Angeles to play the Rams and won the game 38-20 at Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in front of 61,044 fans. And on December 13th, the Packers closed the season at the San Francisco 49ers and won the game 36-14 at Kazar Stadium in front of 55,997 fans to improve their record to 7-5, winning their last 4 games. The information brought to you in this video has been provided by Wikipedia. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the Entertainment Log.